Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here, and now, before we do start, let's give a brief little review. In the last part, a number of things have happened. The inheritors were defeated, and they were trapped in a world full of radiation. Now, the Master Weaver was killed, thanks to Superior Spider-Man. The man had a plan, and Deku, he was quite angry about what happened. Kane and Ben. These two sacrificed their life to give them a fighting chance. Thanks to their sacrifice, the inheritors, they are able to be killed permanently. No more second chances. No more revives. No more coming back right into the fight after you were just killed and the person's exhausted. Now they were back on even playing fields. The Spider Totems and the inheritors. And with that, the inheritors lost. Now, Deku, a lot happened for him during this event. He gave up being Spider-Man on his Earth, but right now, he's gone back to it. He realized he can make mistakes. He got to see Toga again and hear how she had things on her Earth. He met his father again, and he learned about the mistake he made. Deku, just simply knowing these facts, just simply knowing that this shit happened, it gives him a sense of closure. His father he was haunted by, and Toga, he still had nightmares about her sometimes. But now he's a little bit more okay. Now he's able to get back into the saddle, be Spider-Man again. And that is say quite a bit. Now, we do currently pick up about, let's say, somewhere around 8 months would be a good jump. That means about 4.5 years, if I'm correct. Now, Deku, he's been Spider-Man for almost half a decade, and in that time, he's learned about quite a number of things. Things have definitely been getting better. Izuku Midori and Spider-Man, they found a balance again, and that does say quite a bit. Deku, he's actually gotten close to being done with school, and that also has helped. But then there's actually an idea that he does have. Cindy talks about how he's an intelligent man. He's very smart. And he even helped her design some web shooters. And Cindy, well, she was a bit more confused about how to build a ton of stuff. She has been helpful to Deku. Well, he is out in classes. She is out as Silk. And Deku, he really does appreciate all of this. Ben and Kane might be dead, but there's still people running around trying to help. And Izuku, knowing that there's other people he can rely on, has been good. And right now he does a swing through the air. He has a lot going through his head. Today's been quiet. I mean, really, really quiet. What was it? Let's see. Daredevil dealt with Kingpin, right? And then there's the Vulture, he's in prison. Mysterio's still out on the loose somewhere. Electro, he should still be in prison along with Rhino. Yeah, those two are a bit evasive, but they should be back there. But then there's actually a question he does have. Where's Mr. Cheesecake? The lizard, I mean. The guy's been underground for a while. Now Deku swing through the air. And after he does get close down to the ground, people do shout out about how it's Spider-Man. And Deku, he actually throw himself into the air. Him spinning around and going to actually throw out a finger gun at them. Him shooting out a web as just continue to fly backwards. Him going to spin his body back around and leap up into the air. Right now though, it's nice. Just a nice day of swinging around, relaxing and clearing your head. Yeah, he'll take that over fighting villains any day. Then again though, his arms are definitely going to be sore. Not on his mind. And Deku, he does get a head up to the top of a building. Right now, him staying there and looking around. Before he does actually go to take a seat, and then go to pull out his phone. Him going to bring up the front of his shirt and pull off some webs, as he is going to actually open up a packet with a sandwich inside. Now, Deku, he does actually feel the warm sandwich. Him going to take a bite, as he's going to sit there and pull out his phone. Yep, definitely a bit of a slow day. Now that he's complaining, him bringing the phone up to his ear. Hey, Cindy. Hey, what's up? What are you doing? Not much, not much. Just, not a lot of crime fighting going on. You know. Really? Things have been pretty quiet over here. Yeah, that's weird. Have you gotten into contact with Jess? No, I think she's still with S.H.I.E.L.D. Really? I thought she didn't want to work with them anymore. No, I think she went back with them. Uh, Norman Osborn resigned. Really? I didn't know that. You didn't? I would have thought you would have been throwing a celebration for that. Hmm. Right. Hey, listen, this thing I've been meaning to ask you. No? You didn't even hear the question yet. It's about that one thing I said no. No, okay. None of that is what I was going to talk about. Oh, well, how about we talk about it instead? Okay, Cindy, I'm actually trying to be serious with you here. I'm just saying, what if we head back to S.H.I.E.L.D.? Do you really want to try and do that? Well, I mean, technically S.H.I.E.L.D., they do allow me to use their lab and facilities. Plus, if I do head there, I can actually help somebody who I failed to help. And who would that be? Mr. Chizuki. The lizard? Yeah, yeah, him. I just, I feel like it would be a good idea. Are you sure you want to try and do that? I mean, isn't the guy insane? He's he's still in there somewhere. He's just lost to his instincts. You're sure? Yeah, yeah. I mean, we could head there, go to the Shield cafeteria, relax a bit. I mean, I hear they got some really good food up there. You think a flying aircraft has good food? I mean, yeah, if you don't like that, we could get some pizza and head back to your place. Hmm, maybe. Maybe we could do that. But are you sure Shield doesn't have everything you need? I could probably take it from Shield, but I know whoever's in charge will probably be pissed. Then again, if I tell them I'm trying to stop a supervillain, they'll just use his attacks right off. Jesus Christ. Oh, you thought that was funny? You're an idiot, you know that? I'm your idiot. Okay, yeah, sure. So, where do you want to meet up at? Hmm, I don't know yet. I need to probably make a phone call and find out where Shield even is. Shield is? Yeah. I mean, I feel like everything that happened with the scrolls and with the heroes, that kind of might all be a bit up in the air, so hopefully they haven't been disbanded. You really think a secret government organization that was pulled into the light would be disbanded and just stay disbanded? Okay, fair enough. Slow days aren't usually your thing, are they? Not really, no. How could you tell? Because you're being a bit of an idiot. Huh. All right. Well, how about you stop with those shitty remarks? Why don't you make me? All right. Listen, Deku feeling Spartans go off. Him turning his head. You there? Hello? I'm about to call you back. I'm getting a. Deku going to hang up. And right now, there actually is where Cindy does look down at her phone. Was it something that she said? Now, Deku does stand up. I'm gonna actually look around. That's weird. What happened? Okay, so no one's around. Hmm. Now, Deku is scanning the area, and right as I turn back around, Him going to look over at the side of the building and see nothing. Huh. That's weird. Okay, okay, he's fine. Okay, was that just a random tingle? No, no. His spider sense is never random. He's learned that lesson before. So something's happening, but he can't see it. Okay, okay. Hmm. If I were gonna attack Spider-Man, what would I do? Deku just stand there, and he goes to wait for a second. Right now, he's completely on guard, and his spider sense, it stopped ringing. But there's nothing here. That doesn't make sense. Why exactly did it stop? But, not good. They were gonna look down at his phone. As he's gonna dial back Cindy. And Cindy, she's actually a bit more surprised. Hello? Hey, was this something I said? No, no, my spider sense went off. Really? Are you okay? What was it? A random thug? No, it was nothing. Really? They were gonna sit back down. Him going to, with a sandwich still in his hand, take a bite. Expressing, yeah, that was kinda weird. Are you eating? Yeah. Hey, I'm on break. You're a superhero. You don't get breaks. That's why I'm eating while I can. Okay, I got it. So, if things are not heating up, then what should we do? I don't know. I mean, I know Jessica, she talked about how me and you've kind of been a bit all over each other. Yeah, she talked about that before. She said that Shield said something about pheromones. That makes a lot more sense. What do you mean? Well, I mean, the first time we met, it just kind of spiraled, right? I guess. It wasn't bad though. Oh no, not at all. uh, though, hmm, I'm worried about something. About what? Osborne. I've been trying to find him and research him, but so far, barely anything's popped up. Apparently, he is trying to be a hero. Norman Osborn is trying to be a hero. Yeah. He took a clone body and ran with it. Now he's somewhere in New York. Haven't seen him, haven't heard from him. So there's definitely that. They're gonna hear something and then turn around. As they're just gonna pop up Thor. Huh. Uh, I have to call you back. Oh, what is it? It go off again? No, no, it's just the God of Thunder's right behind me, and I sort of don't know why. Is your spider sense going off? No. Okay, I'll call you back. I'm gonna go back to your apartment. Right. I'll see you there. They're gonna hang up. And right now he does a turn around to Thor. Hey, Thor. You must be Spider-Man. Yeah, is something going on? Are you still that android? Nay. Okay, so not trying to make a joke here, but why the long face? I do not understand. Maybe I just won't try humor with you, but why exactly is the God of Thunder meeting me? Like, at all. I mean, Tony of the Stark would like to talk to you. And he does not know how to contact you after he destroyed records. Records? Yes. He protected secrets of fellow heroes, noble warriors. The Stark may be, how would you put it? Crass? I think the word you're looking for is asshole. Noted. We'll keep this word in mind. Tony the Stark, he's done quite a lot. However, he'd like to talk to you. Know about exactly if you want to join the Avengers. The Avengers. Like the actual Avengers. Yes. Please, come with me. Thor bringing out his hand. And Deku does actually grab onto Thor's hand. As is try to ask, so what's he gonna do? Just do that weird thing where he does a teleport? And Thor just gonna do one simple thing. He swings around his hammer and chucks that bitch. Yeah, I have a smile on my face if you guys clearly couldn't tell. Now, it's just some of the funniest shit ever, just throwing a fucking hammer to fly. Anyways, now, Thor, he currently does get to fly through the air. And Deku, he's a lot more surprised. Some people do go to look overhead to see exactly what's happening, as Thor is carrying Spiderman around. And that is quite a bit. Now, there currently is somebody who does get to bring their hand up. And they do go to adjust their camera and click, 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 over and over. Now, I can't do that sound repeatedly. Anyways, with that being said, currently Deku, he actually does land at the Avengers Tower. And he does actually look around a bit surprised, as if people are going to walk up. And Deku does see Iron Man. Hey, Mr. Stark. Hey, kid. What's going on? Steve Rogers is going to walk out. And everyone, they kind of do go to group up. And Deku, he's still a little confused. What's going on? We have to talk to you. About joining the Avengers? Did Thor already tell you? No, but I just does it come with a paycheck or well, I got living expenses. Good for you, kid. No, I owe you an apology. You do. Yeah, I do. And one of the best ways I know how to apologize is handing out money and, well, just not really saying too much. I think what Tony means to say, Steve Rogers is going to step forwards, talking about it, is he's sorry for making him pick sides. He's sorry for what happened a year ago. He's sorry about a lot. Heroes are trying to work together, and they're being encouraged to. Stark has been trying to help out heroes who he displaced, and they were trying to figure out a few things with Iron Man. And, well, Tony really wants to know what happened with that arc reactor. Oh, that. Honestly, I think I have it in my closet. That thing is worth billions of dollars, and you stuck it in your closet? Where else am I supposed to put it? In a lead container. It's radioactive? No, kid, I'm messing with you. I just hope it doesn't smell funky. What do you mean? Kid, I don't even want to imagine what you smell like under that suit in the summer, so just find me my arc reactor and we can talk. Chat about a few things and figure things out from there. Okay? Alright. They're going to leave. And right now they're actually somebody who they're going to bring their pictures into the Daily Bugle. And Ochako, she does at least talk to Mr. Jameson. The man is definitely intrigued. He got pictures from somebody today of Spider-Man leaving the Avengers Tower. He got pictures of Spider-Man going there with Thor. And hell, that's one hell of a headline right there. Spider-Man. Uh, hmm. Spider-Man captured by the Avengers? No. Spider-Man brought in by the God of Thunder? No. Spider-Man brought in by the Golden Man? No, that's the other guy. The other blonde guy with wavy hair, and he needs to figure this all out. Okay, so Spider-Man brought in by Thor. Damn it. Okay, they need to workshop this and sell, sell, sell. That right on Mr. JJ's mind. Now, Jameson, he does eventually figure out a headline. And Deku, He does get back to his apartment. Him trying to search for the arc reactor and eventually finding it in an old box. Him bringing it up. Huh. He wonders if this thing can be used to. Okay, no. I got pretty good data from this, but it's too complicated to make. I could definitely give it a try, but might take out half of New York with me if I try it. Then again, trying to plug it into something. It's one hell of a battery, so there's that. Deku feeling a hand on his shoulder. And when I turn, hey Cindy, you scared me. What's that? The arc reactor. I ripped it out of Iron Man's suit whenever he tried to fight me. You ripped out the arc reactor? Wait, what is it? What even is an arc reactor? It's a battery that can power the city 7 times over for 20 years. New York City? Or just the island? No, the entirety of the city. I mean, I don't even know if my calculations are right. I could be missing something. The math is very, very technical, advanced, and hard to calculate, but it's just interesting. Hmm. You said calculate. Yeah, I did. I mean, I got close to it, but I'm not too sure if I'm accurate enough. So you can make one. I could try. Why? Oh, why don't you try making stuff with your mind? You're smart. I know. I know. Plus, after moving out, I know things have been a bit complicated. Plus, we're actually getting a lot better with this. I know. It just took a lot of energy and exposure, I guess, to the pheromones. Yeah, sure. The pheromones. Okay. So, where are you gonna go now? Other than returning this, I need to find out why my spider sense went off earlier today. It did? Yeah, it was really just nothing. I don't know. I don't want to say it's just my imagination or stress, but well, I've been doing good. We both have. I mean, I got out of my mom's place and things have been better. Julia's on her own feet, and, well, there's Anya. You're worried about her, aren't you? Sort of, yeah. I mean, there's no way of knowing if she's going to be okay. She's part of the spider family, and we kind of have a record of things going bad and multiple dimensions. Right. So, what do you plan to do? I honestly don't know. I might leave her to Jessica, but I think Jessica already plans on training her and helping her. It's weird. Right. So, whenever you come back, did you want to spend the rest of the day together? I don't know. Right now, Julia. Right now, Cindy, I'm gonna whisper in his ear. Things should be all fine. Julia's out there, Anya's out there, and Jess is out there. And that just leaves them. Really? Yeah. Come on, when's the last time you had a proper day off that's slow and without stressing out about villain attacks? It's definitely been a minute. Right? So, an actual stress-free day. That does sound nice. Tell you what, I'll swing to the store and get some snacks. Then we can spend all night watching movies. And if you're so worried about it, we can go on night patrol. All right? You see, you had me at snacks. Just, though, I know. Right. Sorry. They're going to bring his hand up. And right now he does give Cindy a kiss. Before he does at least walk over to the window, pull down his mask, and get ready. Him going to bring his hand out and wait. His spider sense starts to go off. And Deku, he does still stand there. Him feeling it stop as he'll leap out of the window. him shooting out his hand and acting as if he's swinging around a corner. And a few people who do go to see him, they see Spider-Man suddenly swing by a building, fast, and he does at least fly by at a very alarming speed. And everyone they're kind of surprised. It's like he's almost around the city everywhere today, and that does say quite a bit. As Deku, he currently does have the arc reactor webbed to his side, and he does go swing through the air. Let's see. Mr. Stark is he doesn't want to work for Norman Osborn. I mean, after a few things that happened and him being put back in jail, that's finally nice. But what to do though? I mean, working for Osborn, there's Hammer, there's the Intelli Corporation, the Yaruza Corporation, and then there's Stark Industries. They go swing through the air again, and he's gonna throw out his left hand, him pressing his button as he doesn't feel his webs shoot off. Him going to throw out his wrist a bit more and shoot off the organic webs. Him going to swing up high into the air, bring his hand down, and looking at his left shooter. Him pressing onto it, as he actually pull the cartridge and then go to set it down into a place. Him putting on the cartridge and going to actually reload. And Deku, he actually thinks back to Spider Cowboy. The guy had an interesting world. Web shooting guns. I mean, actual six shooters. Those are kind of funny. Him throwing out his other hand and blasting into the air again. As he does go up high. Deku thinking about it. As he does make his way to Stark Tower and go to climb in. And right now, Deku, he does at least get a hand back over the arc reactor. And Mr. Stark, he is just going to bring it up. Him going to smell the air around it and talk about it. Okay, it doesn't smell funky, but just be careful with this. This thing literally costs billions, and it's worth a lot. Right, right. I mean, I noticed it was a pretty high-tech stuff. You did? Yeah. I mean, I looked at it and tried to figure a few things out, so there's that. Uh-huh. So, anything to say about it? The design is compact, good, miniature, and highly powerful, but trying to reverse engineer your tech is hard, Mr. Stark. You see, I've heard the word impossible to describe my tech, but hard, that's a new one. Really? Well, I mean, I have been studying this multiversal tech. Multiversal tech? Yeah, kid. Sorry, I'm having a hard time believing that. You really shouldn't. I mean, I have an Iron Spider suit back at my house. I need to actually tamper with it a bit more, but I almost got it fully repaired. But the Iron Spider suit's in the vault. I know. It's from a different world. Or, yeah, no, it's from the world I went to that was full of zombies. I'm sorry. I'm having a kid, you got some weird stories to tell. And let's just say I believe you. Exactly how did you get this multiversal tech? Technically from my future self, but also because I need to try and help save other Spider-Men in different realities. Sorta, it's a whole thing. Uh-huh. And you're being completely serious. Yeah, it was definitely weird. I think Anya met an evil version of you. Who? Ignore that. Uh, Anyways, I gotta go. Really, kid? You can't stay for a while? Actually, I'd love to, but me and my girlfriend, we were gonna spend the day together and go on night patrol. Hmm, spend the day together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I'm gonna go pick a few things up and head home. Good job, kid. Good job on what? Just getting your shit back together. Good to have you back. You know, that's a little comforting for coming from you. I was hoping it was. I know I have a lot to make up for. So go on, kid. And next time you meet, come by. Just uh, I'll send something to you in the mail. Not my mom's address. Huh? I'll just whatever you're gonna send me, just leave it here. I can pick it up whenever I come by next time. I mean, assuming you're here and assuming that, I mean, I come by soon or kid, just go. You're gonna be late. Right. They're gonna leap off. And Tony, he actually let bring his hand down. Him going to pull out an Avengers card. As it doesn't have the information. Spider-Man. And the Avengers A. Tony definitely has a lot to make up for. The kid helped to get him back on the right track. He fell off, got back up, and fell off again. But hopefully this time, he stays on. Because he's still feeling the effects of falling off last time. And that definitely does say quite a bit. Now, Deku's actually a bit more intrigued. He wonders what Mr. Stark was talking about. And Deku does get to hear the story play. The Avengers wanted to bring in Spider-Man because of his numerous crimes. And, while he has been trying to be a mass vigilante, he should still leave the things in the hands of the authorities. And Deku, he'll just swing by listening to all that. J. Jonah Jameson, still blastering on as ever. Well, he's not going to deal with any of that crap. Him right now going to land. And go to bring his hand out and grab a bag that's webbed to a wall. Him going to put on some clothes, take off his mask, and then go to slip it into his pocket. Deku going to bring the bag up and over his shoulder. Him going to walk out of the alleyway, turn and walk into his apartment. As he's going to go up and get into the elevator. Him pressing a button and going to wait. Now, Deku is going to walk out. And he does at least get to his apartment and open the door. Him walking inside, as Silk, she's already gotten a few things done. And the two, they plan to have a relaxing day. Now, with that being said, right now a few things have been happening in the background. A few things that Deku, he was left unaware of. And that definitely does say quite a bit. Right now we do currently cut over to Otto Octavius, or as he's trying to call himself, the Superior Octopus. He's trying to do a lot, and he definitely has been trying to get a company off of its feet. He knows that after what he's done, after him becoming Spider-Man, or at least taking his body, he's had a lot happen. He tried to figure a few things out, and he's definitely been tweaking some designs, tweaking some things, and trying to figure something out. The genetic life for a clone body. It isn't long enough. It's expiring faster than he would want it to. And he's a bit annoyed. Right now, Doc Ock, he wants to figure out a solution to this. The mental degradation of his mind is not going down. His body was the problem. But now instead of him possibly dying within decades or years, he's kind of put himself on a double-edged sword. Now he has a little over a year for each body. And that's not at least a bad lifespan. Just jump to another body and you're good. But he needs a few more ideas. A few more things to do. He needs to get another sample of Spider-Man's body. Blood, I mean, maybe a proper chunk would help. And right now, Doc Ock, he does at least trying to gather a bit of a team. He has a few ideas, a few things that he needs to do. However, he knows some pretty impressive people that can definitely do what they need to against Spider-Man. And with that, we know Doc Ock, he does at least have a few plans, and a few people to hire. He knows that some of these people have a vendetta. Some, they do it just for business. And others, they'd be happy to see Spider-Man be taken out of the picture. Because while they have had run-ins with him before, his mouth is the most annoying thing imaginable to hear him talk. And having that peace and quiet just a little bit more around New York, it might help them a bit. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.